So, there's this guy in boxing that was messing with me and provoking me for weeks until we got into a real fight that he himself asked for, which he lost. When I was distracted, he sucker punched me. I apologized to him because he's obviously a coward, and I didn't want to have to look over my shoulder. The next training day, upon seeing him, I couldn't control my anger, and while training with another guy, I just kept screaming, "Move, you idiot. Move." I was blaming myself for not being able to see that deceptive punch coming, until I stormed off of the area he was in. I needed to calm myself down. Throughout the weeks, I unconsciously showed him on the heavy bag what I was going to do to him once we touched each other again, and he got scared. He got so scared he stopped coming to the gym. He knew he wasn't going to catch me off guard this time. Sometime later, he came back. There was just him and his friend training. I needed a body to train with, but there were just the two of them. I told myself, move on already. What happened, happened. We're here to train. The three of us started training. It was awkward but necessary. One thing about me is that I am practically blind without glasses. So, guess the first thing this guy did the moment he felt somewhat comfortable with me, he decided to mess with me again. He decided to continue the same behavior that led to the fight. He thought I didn't hear him, but my other senses, like hearing, developed like a bat to make up for my lack of sight, and he said, "Let's pass by his bag so he thinks we're messing with his water." It doesn't seem like such a big deal, does it? Just people having a laugh. However, we were not friends. The intention was obviously to disrespect me and try to see me bothered. They didn't get the reaction they wanted, but the guy just wanted to get a reaction out of me, no matter what, apparently. So, he comes close to me where he knows I can see him clearly and starts smirking. My facial expressions remained stoic, not looking at him directly in the eyes and kind of squaring up to him, quietly challenging him to do something about it. After that day, I didn't see him again for a very long time. Not forgetting to mention that after the whole sucker punching ordeal, he said we should hang out. Now, tell me, should this person be forgiven? He disrespected me for weeks, cowardly punched me, and almost knocked me out over something he started. I'm the one who ended up apologizing to him. He never did the same. I gave him a second chance, and the first thing he did was to disrespect me again. Notice that since that was the first thing he did, it means he never learned his lesson. He never thought of changing his behavior. He never saw anything wrong with it. It must have been corroding him inside for weeks, seeing someone who looks so weak and pathetic to him and him not being able to abuse him. Proverbs 4 verses 14 to 19 states that evil people cannot sleep unless they do evil. They are robbed of sleep unless they make someone stumble. Therefore, how can I forgive someone whose intentions will always be to do what I don't like? After I quit boxing, I ran into the guy multiple times. He was sad I was gone. People were sad I was gone. However, he and they know I left because of their constant disrespect and forceful behavior of trying to make me be something I'm not. While he was surrounded by his friends and me walking away, he loudly said I had such a big mouth. I said I was going to be champion and whatever. I just didn't know the type of animals I would have to deal with. So, I was forced to leave for my mental health. I could have found another gym, but the result would have been the same. You can blame me, but it's not my fault, as I've explained why in my previous writings. But notice that once again, he disrespected me. He never changed his behavior or thought there was something wrong with it. Now, think to yourself, even if I had the desire to come back to that environment, did he show that it would have been any different from the past? Wouldn't it just be calm for a couple of weeks, and once they felt comfortable enough, they would revert to that same behavior? Some people simply cannot be forgiven. They cannot. It's not a bad habit they'll eventually fall out from. It's not something they're struggling with that they know is wrong. They like it. The maximum they will do is hide it from you. Like when a dirty person cleans their house when guests are coming, but then reverts back to the same behavior.